We've got a Bay Area battle in the Sin City as we get set to go for the 7-10 matchup in the Pac-12 tournament. 4 on the shot clock, into the corner, steps back, pumps, shoots, got it! Jose Perez over Brandon Carlson. 78-71, 2:10 to go. Long rebound collected by Ellis on the breakaway. Boogie, the jam with 2 hands, and that might be the dagger. Here's Smith, speeds it, Bajema, a left corner 3, swish! A big time triple by the Utes. Collins with the ball, spin move on Lewis, driving the lane, hangs, puts it up and in. Frankie Collins, acrobatic. Dante on the right elbow, driving, bashing his way inside, puts it off the glass, it drops in, and the foul on Bona. At this point, it's Thanksgiving. You just got to wrap up the leftovers, right? At this point. See what I did there?
You got to laugh for me that time.
Shellstad in the backcourt, and he'll jog it up, and Dana Altman will call a timeout. 1:34 to go, 63-62, Oregon hanging on to a lead here, Kevin. Both teams in the double bonus, so you don't want to foul. What does Oregon need to do here on this possession?
I think it starts with trying to get Jermaine Kuznar open or trying to get Dante one-on-one. They've been doubling Dante right now, so I think if you can really get him one-on-one right now, I think you feel really good about your chances.
They would love a one-on-one matchup with Dante. Reminder, Bona has 4 fouls, so 1 more and he's out of here.
I think the strategy, low-key, might be do what you can and try to draw and get Bona to commit his 5th foul. That could also be something they're talking about right now, too.
And Fali Dante leading the way for Oregon with 20 points, 7 of 10 from the field. He has been a beast inside, and why not work it inside? Oregon has a 38-18 lead in points in the paint here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's how they've got to that lead that they had at 63-53 a few moments ago before the 9-0 run here by UCLA. I mean, you mentioned points in the paint, 38-18, and I mean, just looking at specifically here in the second half, 24-8 in favor of Oregon in the paint right now in this second half alone. I mean, I think that's the move. Go to Dante and try to see if you can draw a foul on Bona.
So back after the timeout, Ducks have 2 remaining. UCLA has 1. It's been a 9-0 run for the Bruins to claw their way back in this one. A side out inbounds as Tracy gets it up top to Shellstad. Back to Tracy on the right wing. Tracy defended by Stefanovic, works to the left side. An open 3-pointer on the left wing. Kuznard can't come away with it, and a rebound snagged off the glass by Stefanovic. Here's a chance to take the lead if you're the Bruins. Their last lead came with 16 minutes here in this second half. Andrews works around a screen, in the paint, the floater around the rim, no good, tipped around, and the Ducks come away with it. A great attempt in the paint. Andrews couldn't finish as it hit all parts of the rim. Under a minute to go. The Ducks clinging to a 1-point lead as Kuznard dribbling a standstill near the half-court stripe.
Can't foul here now for UCLA. Let this possession ride out.
Kuznard gets it into Dante, turns a right-handed hook, bounces off the rim, and it drops in. What a bucket for N'Faly Dante. 65-62 Oregon, 33 seconds to go. Dylan Andrews has the ball, defended by Kuznard. Fans getting on their feet. Andrews, a crossover at the top of the arc, drives inside, stops the dribble, and back out Vide. Over to Andrews, 20 seconds left, 10 on the timer. Andrews, a one-on-one with Kuznard, between the legs, crossover, attacks in the lane, lobs it up with a scoop, and it drops in. Wow, Dylan Andrews, a rainbow floater, gets it to fall. And the Bruins are back down by 1 point. A timeout by UCLA. 65-64 lead, 11 seconds to go. That's the last timeout by the Bruins. Full court pressure, as expected. Evans the inbounder, McClendon defending him. Evans gets the ball, running along the baseline, and he gets it into Couisnard, who's immediately fouled by Sebastian Mack.
Notice also Dante not on the floor. Dana Allman was expecting that. That could happen.
10.3. They didn't let much come off the clock as Couisnard to the line. On the season, shooting 73.5% from the charity stripe. It's been a quiet day for the Ducks' leading scorer with 8 points. 2 of those have been from the free throw line here in this one. Couisnard, 2 bounces, bends the knees, flick of the wrist, and it drops. Substitution here as Adembona, Lazar Stefanovic, Dylan Andrews check in. And Fali Dante as well comes in for Oregon. Couisnard getting set to go. A 2-point lead for Oregon here. 2 bounces. Couisnard fires it away and hits. A 3-point lead for Oregon. And that's a 30-second timeout for the Ducks. They have 1 remaining. Kevin, if you're the Bruins, they have struggled from 3 here in this one. Do you go quick 2 or a 3-pointer? Let's see what Mick Cronin decides to do with that game plan of his. Again, they have struggled from 3 here in this one. Just shooting 5 of 21 from long range, 24%. As they get set to go, Lazar Stefanovic, they'll have to go full court here. Stefanovic gets it into Andrews, races into the front court on the right side, drives into the lane, and he got fouled on the floor by Couisnard.
There's the foul up 3.
It's a little early, but they didn't want to risk it. 5.1 to go. Couisnard, the foul. That's his 4th.
I'd rather have it be early than say Andrews gets into his motion right there and he makes that shot. All of a sudden, then that free throw that he just makes right now would have tied the game.
Andrews hits the first free throw. He shoots it at 83% from the line. Adembona checks into the game for Burke Buchtengel. And here's Andrews, set to go. A couple bounces, bends the knees. Here's the shot, and it's good.
2 for 2 from the line.
So the Bruins down by 1, 67-66, Oregon leading. Full court pressure again as Brandon Williams checks in for the Bruins, as well as Elon Feeble. Evans gets the ball, running along the baseline, bounces it to Sjostad. He's double teamed and quickly fouled. Fouled by Will McClendon. 4.4 left in this one.
That was on UCLA.
Again,
foul. I mean, you had to do that there. And now you got to pray for really 1 miss. I mean, at this point now, if you're going 3-ball here for UCLA.
Shooting 2.
Sjostad is the team leader from the free throw line, 86%. His first attempt in and out. Wow. Stefanovic, Mack, check in for the Bruins. Sjostad, the freshman, the Westland, Oregon native. This is a big moment for him. Thrust into this starting role after injuries. And he needs to hit this one. 67-66. Here's the free throw, and it's good. A 2-point lead for Oregon and a timeout. It looks like, nope, it'll be a substitution. Buchtengel checks back in for the Bruins for McClendon. They'll have to run full court. 4.4 left here. Stefanovic to inbound for UCLA. He can run along the baseline. Stefanovic looking, gets it into Andrews. Andrews running up into the forecourt, drives inside. The floater, no good. It bounced high off the rim and wouldn't fall. And Oregon hangs on for a 68-66 win.
68, UCLA 66.
Dylan Andrews led the way with 24 points. He had a great look, Kevin, but the iron unkind on that one. Definitely a gutsy one. And Oregon able to hang on in a full-on battle with the Bruins. 68-66 the final. They will advance to the semis to face Arizona, who won earlier today against USC. That'll be tomorrow. And stay here on Blaze Radio as we get set to go for the next quarterfinal matchup between Washington State and Stanford. Well, that'll do it for us. For my partner, Calvin Malater, I'm Jonah Krell, signing off. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.